This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. It's about 11:15 a.m. It's pretty quiet here in Fort Worth, Texas. I just wanted to report on my life currently as an individual, a retired individual living in Fort Worth, living under the threat of coronavirus, COVID-19, and my experience. I just want to talk about my experience and share it with you, and also for posterity, for the future, so historians can go, yeah, that's how Jesus Garza and somebody in Fort Worth experienced and lived through the COVID-19 pandemic, okay? Just my perspective, okay? I'm retired. My wife isn't. She's a professor at the university. And for the last, we had spring break last week, but now she's teaching her university art history courses from the house via the internet. So that's a big change. I get to see my wife more often. Typically, she commutes from Fort Worth, drives to Wichita Falls, which is about 2 hours away, stays with a friend of hers and lives there for the whole week, and then comes for the weekend. So I rarely see her, so I get to live my sort of like a bachelor here at home in Fort Worth. But now she's around 24/7, which is it's good in certain ways and bad in other ways. Okay, let me talk about the good. It's good to have her around. She gets to play with my hair. She loves to play with my hair. She gave me a ponytail. She has a lot of time on her hands. So she's making some interesting meals, and we're starting to run out. We're going to have to go grocery shopping pretty soon. So now that we're going to have to go grocery shopping, she made us she sewed some masks. And we just happen to have some of those special 95 masks also. So I'm going to put that paper fabric mash, and then we're going to have the bigger mask over when we go shopping. Maybe this evening or maybe tomorrow morning. We're going to try to go very early or very late. We don't know how it's going to work. Our usual stores are open 24/7, but now they've cut back their hours. One of them cut back till 8:30 p.m. The other one cut back till 10 p.m. So we're going to have to go shopping and deal with people. A lot of folks in Texas and probably around the world, aren't too bright, and they sort of bump into you, they touch you, they crowd, they walk down the aisle at the grocery store. All four members of the family, father, son, the mother, the daughters, and the other kids are all walking, and you go, how am I supposed to get through all these people? I'm trying to pick up my Post Toasties over there. I have to go all the way around so I don't have to bump into these idiots, these buffoons. So I'm going to try to, my wife and I are going to try to see if we can go to grocery shopping at a time that's more convenient for us and less of chance of us catching some coronavirus. Both of us are over 65 years of age, so we have to be especially careful, and both of us have we're not exactly in perfect shape. We're in good shape. Both of us are in good shape, but we're not in perfect shape. Are you in perfect shape? Congratulations. You are A+. I'm jealous. So what I've been doing since my wife's been home, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to show you some pictures now. I've been staining this table, our patio table. It was quite weathered, so I stained it with this red stain, the 4 chairs, the bench, and the table. I've been using our rototiller to rototill sections of the backyard so my wife could put some plants. And of course I've been mowing the back lawn, the back lawn, the side lawn, the front lawn. There's a lot of lawn here. Too much lawn. Most of my neighbors have expansive swimming pools. We're the only ones in the neighborhood that don't have a swimming pool, even though my wife's an avid swimmer. Big mistake when we bought this house. We didn't buy a house with a swimming pool for my wife. She loves to swim. So I also found some furniture that we have this, not furniture, it's tables that I'll show you some pictures of that we are gonna have to fix. They got weather damaged out here during the winter, and we painted them, but I guess that didn't protect them enough against the elements. Across the street is a lake. I'll show you a couple of pictures of that. Is a lake, a little pond. And people like to go walk around it. So we've determined that we only walk and do our exercise around that pond, make our, go around several times. During the middle of the day when most of the folks are gone, because during the evening that place gets packed. And again, they walk, the area to walk is, about 6 feet across, and people just walk with their mother, father, children, friends, and they block the whole thing. So we have to actually go around them, take a wide berth and go across. And people are so inconsiderate, ignorant. It always shocks me how people don't take into consideration other people's feelings and desires to survive the COVID-19, pandemic. Maybe you don't care. I don't know. And again, if you're going to leave any comments, please leave some nice and friendly comments below the description. Don't say, Jesus Garza. Just deal with it. Just bump it them. Rub, touch them. It doesn't bother. It's COVID-19 is just made up by the Democrats or something, the socialists out there. Yeah, okay, whatever. I hear that all the time here in Texas. A lot of conservatives in Texas. So I'm in my backyard, in my patio. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday was in the high 70s. Today's supposed to be in the low 80s, and then it's supposed to drop down into the 50s and 60s. And then eventually we're going to get into the hundreds in June, July, and August, and early September. Super hot here in Texas. It gets super hot. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay with the COVID-19 pandemic? I did teach some classes. I'm going to show you some photographs and a link to some of my photographs that I took with my students. Last Tuesday, I think it was the 17th of March, was my last day. I took my senior ed students, that's senior education at the community college, to take some pictures. We usually go on field trips. We go to very small towns around here. We take pictures. So I took them to the Fort Worth Botanic Gardens. Beautiful. It was spring. Everything was bursting. A lot of tulips. They had 100,000 tulips. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. For a flower lover like me, I love flowers. My mother loved flowers. I love flowers. My wife loves flowers. We enjoy nature's beauty. Okay. So we took some pictures down there. I wrote them ahead of time. We have to keep our distance 6 feet apart. You can't be, I can't look at your camera. You can't show me your camera and say, I have a problem with this or that. I'm not going to touch your camera. If you have a problem, call me up and I'll talk to you, or talk to me at a distance. We'll talk about your issues that you're having with your photographic equipment. Okay? So that was the last field trip of the semester. Next semester I'm going to be teaching two classes. I want to teach again the same class where we go on field trips. I call it photography, street, and landscape, where we go take pictures out in the boonies here, in downtowns, various urban landscapes, small community landscapes, urbanscapes, suburbia. And I'm also teaching a RVing class, RVing 101 essentially, an introduction to the RV lifestyle. That should be a lot of fun. I'm going to share my experience. We're going to go to RV dealerships and look at RVs and talk about RVs and the different lifestyle, from everything from the van dwellers, the people who and also lower socioeconomic van dwellers, and people that are trendy types that are van dwellers, all the way to people who drive, cruise around in their 45-foot Prevos and Newmars and go to resorts in the Key West, Jackson Hole and stuff like that. They're living a very nice lifestyle. So we're going to be talking about that in my class next semester. So I hope you're having a good day. This is a report from Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My contact information is right below the description. You can go to my website. My website is, let me see if it's this side or this side. I always get confused. It's, let me see. Usually it's on this side. Yeah, it's on this side. JMMGarza.com. Go to JMMGarza.com and check out my website, and I hope you like it. If you have any questions, there's a lot of photographs on there, and you can take a peek at them. And also you can contact me. Even my phone number's on there if you want to give me a call. If you're a nice person, give me a call. If you just want to say, Jesus, the pandemic is a hoax. It's the Democratic Party hoax. All you lefty liberals from California, it's a hoax. Hope you don't get sick. Hope nobody in your family gets sick from this hoax, okay? So I'm trying to take care of myself, living the life here in Fort Worth, not much going on. I'm isolated here. Haven't gone shopping in a week and a half. Yesterday I went to the pharmacy, picked up my meds. I got 3 months extra meds in case I need them. Not just modest meds, nothing major meds, but I just got my meds. And my wife is working, teaching her classes from the living room right now, not from her bedroom. From our 4th bedroom. She converted our 4th bedroom into her office where she's producing videos for art history for her students to watch. Okay, so that's her life. We're hoping to go shopping tonight or tomorrow morning. Hopefully we don't encounter a bunch of folks that don't think the pandemic is important and don't bump into us and don't block the aisles and etc. etc. So from Fort Worth, Texas, again, my name is Jesus Manuel Garza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I would greatly appreciate your kind and friendly comments below the description. I hope you're surviving, doing what you can during this period of pandemic, being very super careful. It's always better to be super careful than to be super, inconsiderate and ignore what the scientists and the medical community have determined to be a deadly outbreak, okay? Again, coronavirus is, they say, 4 to 10 times more dangerous than your typical flu. Say, it's just a flu. Yeah, it's a flu that kills a lot more folks if you catch it. So from Fort Worth, Texas, hanging out in my patio. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing okay. Considering, I'd rather be at the bookstore. I'd rather be at the mall shopping. I'd rather be, going to buying some stuff at the store, hanging out with the folk. I'd rather be bicycle riding at the lake without any issues, or just walking around. I'd rather hanging out with my friends, having a couple drinks, but I can't do that right now. I just can't. I'm sequestered in my modest little home here in Fort Worth, Texas. Again, for the 4th or 5th time from Fort Worth, Texas. This has been Jesus Manuel Garza. Gracias. Adios. And